The medium that we're going to be using today is cut paper. So you're going to use construction paper to create any kind of donut that you want. You can use any of the colors of construction paper to create whatever kind of donut you would wish. Then we're going to take that donut and we'll glue it down onto our paper with all the other donuts. You're going to start off by tracing a circle. Then you're just going to have to freehand draw a small circle in the middle for the donut hole. Once you have the donut hole and the trace drawn, then you'll cut it out. Once you have both of them cut out, you can bend it over and cut a little slice into it so that we can then cut out the middle circle. That'll be the donut hole. So now that I have my first one cut out here, I'm going to cut out my second one as well because I'm going to be creating a donut hole for both of mine. However, if you had a filling, you wouldn't cut out the donut hole. You would just cut out another piece of paper and glue it there as the filling. But I'm creating icing. And the way I created the icing is I first traced the size of my donut using my circle. Then I just drew an icing where I'd need it. And now I'm cutting it out. And I know it's going to fit because I already drew that initial circle to make sure that it's going to fit there. Then I cut out the donut hole for the icing as well so that it actually looks like it has a donut hole once I glue the icing on top of the tan donut part. Once you're finished, you would just glue it down. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm creating these zigzag cutout pieces. Then I'm going to take these zigzag cutout pieces and I'm going to dice them up into smaller little bitty pieces to look like coconut. So I'm just going to cut out tons of these little bitty white pieces of paper, and then I'm just going to simply glue them down to this tan paper so it looks like it's a coconut donut. All right, you're ready to create whatever kind of construction paper donut you want to create. Use your imagination, think outside the box, and try to do something different than everyone else. Here we go. Now we're going to cut out our donuts. Once we have our donuts cut out, we will glue them down nice and neat on either an empty spot where you don't have any donuts, or if you've messed up on a donut and you don't like the way it looks, you could always glue these down on top of the one that you messed up on, and then you could recreate that donut again, giving you a second chance. So if you glued it down, if you want to glue this down on top of maybe your crown one, then you can glue it on top of your crown one, and then you can get the crowns and recreate another crown donut, giving you a second chance. Or you can glue it down on top of the chalk pastel one, and then we can get the chalk pastels out and recreate this using chalk pastels again. So it gives you a second chance. If you've messed up on one, you're just gonna glue this on top of that. So it'll cover it up. All right, here we go.